Stars and popcorn, because not all great movies are good.
Alright, of course this week we have The Family coming out, which is from director Luc Besson, who you might remember is doing films like The Professional, Fifth Element, Taken, some pretty good movies like that. The thing about Luc Besson is, while he's a great director, he can be a pretty bad producer. I mean, he's responsible also for Taken 2, or as I like to call it, Taken 2 Electric Boogaloo, and Colombiana, both of which were god-awful. Now, while he is directing this, that gives me a little bit of hope. I'm sort of concerned that this looks more like a quirky comedy rather than his typical action films with comedic elements. Of course, the cast sort of puts those feelings at ease. I mean, you've got Tommy Lee Jones, Michelle Pfeiffer, of course, Big Bobby De Niro, or Robert De Niro, who always plays gangsters incredibly well. Now, this sort of feels a little bit weird because it's like the script was made up of a Mad Lib. It's take something really weird and abstract, let's say a mob family, and put them somewhere where there's no criminal element at all. France. Because we all know that French gangsters in films are not really that intimidating. So let's give them some Italian gangsters to deal with. So while The Family looks like it's going to be pretty good, I can't help but feeling like there's a reason why it's coming out in September. September is really a transition month when it comes to films. You have those movies that aren't quite blockbusters, aren't quite really good films, so where should we put them? Not January, that's the bad month. September. September is good. So The Family itself, I'm confident it'll be an okay movie, but I'm not really thinking it's going to be a great movie. Of course, the other movie coming out this week is Insidious Chapter 2. Now, my knee-jerk reaction is, oh god, not another one of these. Insidious itself wasn't a very good movie. It was actually pretty boring. I've tried watching it multiple times on multiple different levels of, so we say, cognitive functionality there, but each time it's been really boring, it's been really bad. Saving grace is that James Wan recently gave us The Conjuring. Now, you might also remember James Wan as being the guy who gave us Saw, which was a pretty good college film as far as that goes. But, since then he's just been doing these pretty standard horror films. Of course, The Conjuring, everybody was raving about it, and it was probably one of the better haunted house, possession movies, that sort of thing, of the past, at least this year. I mean, Sinister was really great too, but that's last year, we won't talk about it. So, my faith in this is restored slightly because of James Wan and how great his last film is. And really, if you look over his career as a director, he never really backtracks. He just gets a little bit better each time. With Conjuring, he made a huge leap as far as his ability as a director. So, Insidious 2, am I excited for it? Not really. Am I dreading it? Not really. Am I sort of apathetic, don't really care about it? Pretty much. But if you like horror movies, this might be the film for you to hit up before October comes, because we all know that the good horror movies always come out in October. So, in the comment section below, let me know which one you're the most excited for, whether it's The Family or Insidious Chapter 2, or they can both go to hell for all you care. Either way, I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. And make sure you go by www.starsandpopcorn.com for the full review, and also to take part in our new poll where you let me know which one you think is going to be the big dog at the box office this week. So, till next time, I'm Patrick Sessoms.